Welcome top news today.
Three women who have previously accused President Donald Trump of sexual misconduct renewed their claims on Monday, calling for a congressional investigation into his behavior. Rachel Crooks, Jessica Leeds and Samantha Holvey, pictured above, said at the news conference that they were speaking up again because of the current climate that has emboldened women to speak up about sexual misconduct. Read more. Time names the Silence Breakers Person of the Year. The environment's different, said Holvey, who claims Trump came backstage when she and other contestants were dressing at the 2006 Miss USA pageant. Let's try again. Later Monday, White House spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders discussed the accusations, telling reporters that the president has addressed these accusations directly and denied all of these allegations. This took place long before he was elected to be president, and the people of this country had a decisive election, supported President Trump, Sanders said. We feel like these allegations have been answered through that process. Democrats call for Trump's head. Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand on Monday called on Trump to resign, after two other Senate Democrats made the same call a day earlier. President Trump has committed assault according to these women, Gillibrand told CNN. And those are very credible allegations. Democratic Senators Cory Booker of New Jersey and Jeff Merkley of Oregon called over the weekend for Trump to quit. Democrat Chris Coons, a member of the Senate Judiciary panel, said it was unlikely the Republican-controlled Congress would act on the accusations, which were known before the November 2016 presidential election. My hunch is it gets reviewed at the next election, Coons told CNN. Harvey Weinstein has been accused by dozens of women of sexual harassment or sexual assaults, including rape. Under investigation by police departments in New York, London, Beverly Hills and Los Angeles, Weinstein denies all allegations of non-consensual sex, but apologized for causing a lot of pain. The case prompted many other women to come forward. PBS and CBS host Charlie Rose is accused by several women of unwanted sexual advances, walking naked in front of them or making lewd phone calls. He has apologized for his behavior but questioned the accuracy of some of the allegations. Meanwhile, journalist Mark Halperin is accused of harassing about 12 women while at ABC News. U.S. Senate candidate Roy Moore, a Republican from Alabama, is accused of sexually assaulting two teenagers and pursuing relationships with several others decades ago, when he was in his 30s. He has denied the allegations. Former President George H.W. Bush was accused of patting 7 women below the waist. The 93-year-old has issued apologies through a spokesman to anyone he has offended. A senior figure in the U.S. Democratic Party, Minnesota Senator Al Franken, is accused of forcibly kissing radio personality Leanne Tweeden and groping her while she slept during a 2006 tour to Afghanistan to entertain U.S. troops. The former comedian, who became a senator in 2009, has apologized, saying he felt disgusted with himself. Exusa Gymnastics team Dr. Lawrence Larry Nasser is accused of abusing over 100 female athletes. He pleaded guilty to multiple counts of criminal sexual conduct and could face 25 years in prison. 3 of his victims were under 13 years old. Israeli IOC member Alex Gilady is accused by 2 women of rape and by 2 others of inappropriate conduct. He denies the rape accusations. Actor Kevin Spacey has been accused by at least 24 men of sexual misconduct or assault. London police are investigating 2 sexual assaults and he was fired from House of Cards. Dustin Hoffman is accused by a woman of harassing her when she was 17. He has apologized for his behavior. Writer-director James Chubak is accused by hundreds of women of sexual harassment. He denies the allegations. Author Joe Harper, A New Climate. Crooks, Leeds and Holvey spoke at a news conference in New York on Monday, as nonprofit filmmaker Brave New Films introduced a video featuring 16 of Trump's accusers. In the film, women accused Trump of kissing them without permission, grabbing their private parts, putting his hand up their skirts, or making other unwanted advances. Crooks, who says Trump forcibly kissed her on the mouth after she introduced herself to him at Trump Tower in 2005, urged lawmakers to put aside their party affiliations and investigate Mr. Trump's history of sexual misconduct. We will hold Mr. Trump to the same standard of Harvey Weinstein and the other men who were held accountable for their reprehensible behavior. Read more. The Harvey Weinstein Effect. Leeds, who says she was groped and forcibly kissed by Trump on a commercial flight decades ago, said Trump has not been held accountable for what he is and who he is. The president boasted in Access Hollywood tape that surfaced in the final weeks of the 2016 election campaign that he could kiss and grope women with impunity, because of his celebrity. Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, said Sunday that any women claiming to be victims of sexual harassment, including those implicating Trump, should be heard. Many women have come out publicly to accuse powerful men in the worlds of entertainment, the media, business and politics of sexual abuse and harassment, in the wake of allegations against Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein earlier this year. 3 lawmakers announced their resignations from Congress last week over sexual harassment allegations, including Democratic Senator Al Franken of Minnesota, JBHCMKAFP, Reuters.